quick peek at this week's reviews. Each week our reviews will be linked by a theme. This week it's time to smear ketchup on your hot dog as we look at movie conversions. First off, on the Mega Drive, flex your pecs with postmodern icon Arnie in Terminator.
It's actually a good game, it's very playable, nice big sprites, lots of exciting explosions and gung-ho action.
There's a lot of digitalised screenshots which are very impressive, and if you had any friends around you could pose with it.
For once it's a Mega Drive game that packs a real challenge. It's still got the great standard of graphics and sound that you come to expect from the Mega Drive, but it's also got a very high standard of gameplay.
Next up, forget fair play as the sport of the future comes to the Mega Drive in Speedball 2.
It's basically like football with no rules, and the fact that you can beat the shit out of each other does make it far more entertaining than a straight football game.
I think where you can buy and transfer players is a really good idea, so you can build your team up.
I'd definitely recommend it. If you've got a Mega Drive and you've seen the Amiga version and interested in it, then you'll still find it a wholesome game that you can really get stuck into, even if there are a few presentation quirks that don't make it quite as good.
Strut your surreal stuff with the console world's answer to Bill and Ted, the extremely laid-back Toe Jam and Earl.
It looks great, bit of humour, fantastic graphics, great sound, well, especially appealing to a 12-year-old kid.
Toe Jam and Earl is a very good game graphically and very good musically as well, but it has very limited appeal and I feel you could get quite bored of it quite quickly.
Good fun for a while, I'd say. Slickly put together, but not a lot of game in there.
Return to the time when dinosaurs ruled the earth and Mars bars were only 10p in Shadow of the Beast.
Lovely graphics, nice backgrounds, nice animation, but the gameplay sucks a bit, and after a while you just get a bit jarred off.
Looks good, plays fast, but doesn't offer anything new in the final analysis.
It's a bit of a disappointment. It's got a big name, but not the gameplay to back it up.
Next up on the Mega Drive, pick out those bogies with a Sidewinder or two in F-22 Interceptor.
Loads and loads of hours of play there, brilliant stuff, great graphics, great sound.
On F-22, I just felt a little bit detached, a little bit removed. Maybe the colour's just a bit too bright, I'm not sure. Something looked console-y about it and not a simulation.
F-22 was not very good because it was just there was too complicated controls on the joypad.
Experience some awesome gridiron action in John Madden 92.
John Madden 91 really was the best sports simulation for me of last year. Well, John Madden 92 looks like being the best for this year. It's taken all the basics, the great graphics, the great sound effects of the first game and made them even better. Instant replay is a must. Check it out.
It's similar to John Madden 91, but it's got a bit more of a sense of humour, and like the ambulance comes on if a player's injured and practically runs over the whole team.
Excellent. Lots of things to do. Brilliant in 2 players. Excellent in 1 player. Get it now.
28! Hut! Hut! Hut!
Okay, now for our new games section. One of this year's hottest games will undoubtedly be Alien 3. Here to give us a wee peek is Joe Bonner from Pro Software.
Alien 3 is a game based on what must be this year's most eagerly awaited film, Alien 3. You have to go round the complex, dodging aliens that come at you from out of the floor, out of the ceiling, from behind doors, all over the place, an utter infestation of aliens. Once you've managed to get past them, you actually rescue the prisoners and they bow at your knees in thanks. There are 15 levels like this, all with different graphics, and there is a big monster in each one for you to dispatch.
Now for our preview section. They zapped you with Xenon, gifted you with gods and enchanted you with magic pockets. The Bitmap brothers are now back with the Chaos Engine. Renegade's Graham Boxall gives us a sneak preview.
The Chaos Engine is the latest Bitmap Brothers production. It takes place back in the Victorian era, and your job will be to take 6 characters into a Victorian house to destroy the Chaos Engine. Your main character who's controlled by the joystick, and then you've got 2 other characters who have got their own attributes, and although they mimic your movements, they'll follow you around. They've actually got special identities. The game's strongest features is the fact that it creates a new gaming environment, taking the best elements of arcade games and combining them with role-playing games to create something that nobody has ever done before.
And finally, Terence Conran's favourite, the Sega Action Chair.
The idea is just to move about in the seat as you would move the joystick up and down, left, right, and push the buttons. You can get very physically involved in the game, and it feels like you're jumping about and practically everything instead of just moving your hand about pressing the button.
If you'd like any more info on these joysticks or anything else in the programme, you can call the GamesMaster Club. The number to phone will be given at the end of the show. So, a somewhat mixed bag of reviews this week.